For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Come on! Wait up!
Is everyone ready to play?
I think the people involved, you get to meet a lot of people in football, and that's just one of the great things. Not only is the sport great, but the people involved. So fellow referees, players, coaches, even fans. I love officiating because it keeps me involved in football. I was a player, but I don't reckon I could cut it out there anymore, at least at any decent level. But as a referee, I get to be involved in higher levels of football. Keeps me involved, keeps me fit, and is great fun. I think I have a moment of this is why I do this every week. It's always good fun to get out there, and there are tough moments, but being resilient and succeeding, even just in the little things throughout a match. I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn, and as a referee you surely come across a lot of them, and I certainly have. I reckon give it a go. You will face challenges, but that's a part of it, and I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings, Tom Wren for sport, Jade Robran on the scene as it happens, Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide, Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA, always Adelaide.
And Sturt Lions. And for round 18 of the RD18 NPL. Okay, let's go through both team lineups for this afternoon. Firstly, for the away side, Sturt Lions, starting 11 is number 4, Jacob Atkinson, number 5, Edward Elton, number 7, Yoshiki Igarashi, number 8, Thanasis Lessie, number 10, Alexander Sortini, number 11, Jaden Diamantis, number 12, Harrison Rogers, number 15, T.S. Ustra, number 16, Nathan Humphreys, number 21, Zalin Malay, and number 33, Jacob Vanderhoek. On the substitutes bench this afternoon for Sturt Lions, number 1, Lucas Ruth, number 6, Mohammed Motsashami, number 17, Mohammed Hassan, number 22, Brody Ralph, number 34, Jack Dunstall, and number 36, Dan Den. For your West Adelaide Hills starting lineup this afternoon, number 2, June Otter, number 3, Alexander Banjak, number 4, Lucas Fabrizio, number 5, Diego de Oliveira, number 9, Riley Stan, number 11, Arnie Muradi, number 12, Keshav Shrestha, number 14, Maxim Ivanich, number 15, Lionel Mutira, number 37, Yuya Aizawa, and number 45, Enor Captain, Jackson O'Donnell. On the substitutes bench this afternoon for West Adelaide Hills, number 7, James Odenwater, number 10, Dion Kirk, number 18, Alex Timopoulos, number 19, Siddiqui Jakuri, and number 20, Benjamin Hughes, and number 42, Connor Golan. The referee this afternoon is Regis Quiffley. First up that round, Adelaide City recorded the Kings 1-0 and Patriots lead the Metro Stars for 1-0.
Well, hopefully we've got that corrected and resurrected for you. Took a whole heap of typing from Theo, but we are hoping that we are back and live with you. You haven't missed anything. It's still 0-0 here at Kilburn Sportsplex Arena. That's, of course, if you have hung on and are still watching. Lionel threaded one. Delicate touch. Nothing came of it though. Earned themselves another corner of Sturt. Riley Stam back into the lineup today for West Adelaide. Azawa makes way back into the starting lineup as well. Dion Kirk steps down into the bench, as does Galan. West Adelaide a corner. So the Sturt corner hasn't amounted to much. West Adelaide now pushing. Ayazawa is going to have to lay that one back. Muhatira goes to De Oliveira. Thumbs up from Theo means that I think we might be live and away. Lessie has turned inside out and delivered a long ball. The Diamantis, who goes for the top corner and couldn't. Well, if you've seen what we have gone through to get some audio live on air for you, you'd be amazed. We pushed hard and we got it done, from what I believe. I can tell you, Theo's a happy man. What it does mean is all of the gear that I have used, I'll be able to retread. Ozawa lost control of it off his chest. It's given it straight back up. Lessie fighting. Lessie with control. They're going to have to wind all the way back. The melee. Square from Satini. What a Diamantis. Applauds the effort, but come to nothing. Round 18 here at Kilburn Sportsplex Arena. These two sides sitting in 8th and 10th. West Adelaide desperate to stay away from the relegation zone. We desperately want some points out of this contest, preferably the win. I welcome the tech giant Theo on air, who's been giving Bill Gates a run for his money.
I've got some idea about it. So, yeah, you actually haven't missed no goals. So, yeah, I think we had some technical difficulties. We just needed to sort it out. But thanks for welcoming in. 40th minute here at Westies.
Corner's going to drop right on the penalty spot. Long range effort. One Yotta got a good piece of it, but couldn't keep it down.
Yeah, it's been quite a tense affair. Westies have been trying to go forward, and then Sturt looked very dangerous on the break, trying to play Jaden 1-in-1. Sortini had a good chance earlier before, so it actually looks it's a really close battle here. Two teams lined up very closely in the table as well.
And they've created some run. Diamantis, little ball. Stepped over it, Igarashi. Not intentionally though. Might be able to recycle this one, Rogers. Trying to hit that one through the defender, did Satini. Rogers seems to be designated thrower. Lessie. Working in close quarters, ran out of room.
Well, make this, while this ball's out on the sideline, I might give you a bit of an update on scores. After the 52nd minute, Adelaide City is 2-0 up against Croydon. Playford is 1-0 up against Metro Stars after the 43rd minute. As we approach the red time in this bottom of the table, close to the bottom of the table clash, but yeah, let's see how they go.
Yeah, both sides coming off a loss.
Sturt won last week, I think. Yeah, they won last week.
Oh, that they did.
Westies lost 1-0. Belgrade scored a late winner in that game. I think Atkinson scored.
Lessie stopped it, flicked it back nicely to Satini. He's done that a couple of times, Lessie. Had to use his frame to hot off a couple of defenders at the same time as trying to create something with his feet. Now he's got to take on a defensive role. Azara's made up a good space on that left-hand side, unless he does release. Switch is well played out to Van der Hoot.
It's also, yeah, there's some new players in both teams.
Yes.
That have made a bit of a difference to lineups.
With only a few games under the belt.
Yeah, with the transfer window just closing, I think last week or the week before, teams squeezed in a couple more players.
Diamantis on the run with a shot that didn't seem to be wide.
He's looked extremely lively this half.
Yes.
Playing left, playing right. Yeah, I think Westies have lined up quite similar to what they've always lined up. And I think Sturt have sort of matched them with a diamond in the middle and playing two up top, but then Diamantis, Lessie drops back into that 10 position, then Diamantis plays up front in BPO. So when the opposition has the ball, that's what BPO stands for. So yeah, couple of interesting elements to add to this game with all the new signings, but we'll see how this game progresses.
His last shot either had O'Donnell well beaten or it was well wide, because he had didn't react at all. So he either had it completely covered and knew that it was going wide, or he was completely beaten.
I think goalkeepers, know their angles.
Yes.
Sometimes a ball can curve in a bit too much, but I reckon he's seen shots from lots of those angles. He probably thought, I'm not diving for that one, it's going to go wide. So, let's. He's on the ground and we're up in the box. So
that's right. Well, you see so often the shot on goal goes straight to the keeper.
Yeah.
And we probably don't credit the keeper enough for just getting himself into the right spot, knowing where that angle is.
Absolutely.
Unless his aerial touch went in the high route. Made life hard for Rogers, who was good enough to control it. Again, they swing it wide. Van der Hoot the option.
Yeah, I think Otta last year when he was playing for Westies, he was playing a bit more of a defensive role, but they've got Muradi that plays is playing as a right back at the moment, as a 2. So it's pushed Otta into that sort of right midfield position.
Rogers. Back in the 1-2. Ran himself into trouble. Sturt can break. West Adelaide can break. I want to get that right. A few challenges while we were non-verbal for a while there, Theo, that got the grandstand interested.
Yeah, well, they've been pretty quiet. It's actually a pretty good crowd here, I must admit. It's a beautiful day.
It's a cracking day here in Adelaide. It's nothing like we've had all week.
We're approaching half-time now. And just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle.
And also for our first goal in this one. Hasn't been for the lack of attacking play from either side. Either side sitting back and happy just to see if they can steal a point. Both sides have a little bit more spite again.
Yeah, I think the last time I was here, witnessed West Adelaide being 4-1 up at half-time and drawing 5-all with Croydon. So
it's a goal-scoring pitch.
Yeah, they can score goals, and I hope for all the fans today and the beautiful weather that we can see some goals. I think as soon as one goes in, I think a few may go in. That was very well defended there by Mohitra. So I think he's on loan from Metro Stars for the rest of this season. Half-time whistle.
Yes, so it was, we waited a long time to get on air. We finally did. Only got a couple of minutes out to you. And we reach half-time here with the scores still locked away at 0-0.
Yeah, so...
Interestingly, captains here both getting spoken to. Maybe just to calm things down.
So yeah, it's a good idea with the ref. Like he could have booked a couple of players, but he thought, you know what, I'm going to hold off, give you a warning at halftime. You give the boys a warning at halftime. Anyone else just pushing the limits anymore, you're going to get a yellow ticket.
Yeah, the ref can know that he's told everyone.
Yeah.
The message is out there. At the moment, everyone is unscathed.
Yep, absolutely.
Although it hasn't quite toned down just yet.
Yeah, they're going to go have a well-deserved break, have some coaches' advice from both teams, and we'll see how both teams come back and attack this second half.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Introducing Carl's Jr. Star Boxes for taste and value that's out of this world. Choose a tasty ranch, original, Santa Fe or barbecue double cheeseburger and grab a small fries, all for only $6.95. Carl's Jr. Eat like you mean it.
I just want to make an impact.
Hop in.
Where are we going?
There are so many career paths with SAPOL, from operations to CSI. You could walk the beat or work somewhere a little quieter. If you want to make a difference, there's a career at SAPOL for you.
Hey, it's going to be all right.
Call off the search.
Find where you belong in blue. Search SAPOL Careers.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
And that's in! Dear Mantheson's half us off his line. And he makes him pay.
I think the people involved, you get to meet a lot of people in football, and that's just one of the great things. Not only is the sport great, but the people involved. So fellow referees, players, coaches, even fans. I love officiating because it keeps me involved in football. I was a player, but I don't reckon I could cut it out there anymore, at least at any decent level. But as a referee, I get to be involved in higher levels of football. Keeps me involved, keeps me fit, and is great fun. I think I have a moment of this is why I do this every week. It's always good fun to get out there, and there are tough moments, but being resilient and succeeding, even just in the little things throughout a match. I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn, and as a referee you'll surely come across a lot of them, and I certainly have. I reckon give it a go. You will face challenges, but that's a part of it, and I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn.
Introducing Carl's Jr. Star Boxes for taste and value that's out of this world. Choose a tasty ranch, original, Santa Fe or barbecue double cheeseburger and grab a small fries, all for only $6.95. Carl's Jr. Eat like you mean it.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local, and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
So the Youth Club Championship, we've designed a structure where the under 13s, under 14s, under 15s and 16s all compete together as one club. They'll play at the same venue, they'll play one after each other. It allows the technical director to be at the venue to help educate and look after the coaches, and also there's a focus on player development.
Players are now knowing where they are at and the pathway to follow each year. If they continue with the YCC, they should be in a position where they can go into senior football. It's a lot clearer around the steps they need to take to keep tracking as a player.
We've created an additional YCC training session or seminar night. All the players involved had the opportunity to do an extra additional skills session development plan, and we had Adrian Stanter coming in to talk about how to become a more professional player from a younger age.
The fact that as a club we are investing heavily in the juniors to ensure that we're putting those tools in place that the YCC is wanting from us, that's certainly bringing around some benefits to the club and to junior development across the board.
Everyone's trying to obtain points for their club, but also with a strong focus on how do we create a competition where players can play against like players.
The one thing I have noticed is it's been a bit more focused on getting the balance right. So, you know, trying to keep the best teams playing against each other throughout the entire year and not having this big disparity between one team or another, one club or another.
So what it has allowed us to do is have quality games every week, which has benefited the competition and given the girls a chance to sort of understand what it's like to play at that elite level. While development is a good focus, the YCC does bring out the aspect of results as well, which helps find that balance for players to transition to senior football.
So I think with the YCC structure now in place, there's become a better level. And with a better level, there's been higher intensity within our sessions, and that's allowed for greater development in terms of a player, technically, tactically, and that's given them the best chance to keep improving their game.
Yeah, look, I think there's certainly brought around a lot of excitement to the club on YCC Day. The club's buzzing. A lot of the parents and players really enjoy seeing the kids play, and what is really now an elite pathway in junior football in our state.
Something that resonated with me right on the onset was about connecting a budding footballer with the right coach with the right club, and the right club being part of the right football environment. So the YCC tells me that this has been a fantastic implementation by Football South Australia.
Still in the box, and it's another goal!
Welcome back to this round 18 clash at Kilburn Sportsplex Park. It's a mouthful. 0-0 at half-time. In West Adelaide, Sturt.
Seems no changes.
No.
I think the coaches will. Connor Golan's warming up on the sideline there. I think the coaches will wait that 10-15 minutes to see, and then they'll might make some changes. You can,
Traditional timing just to see if anything changes.
My question to you though is, how are you recovering without a hydration break?
It's been pretty hectic today, and we'll continue on tomorrow. But where else would you want to be? Fresh back from the World Cup. So away here, second half action. It's going to be Sturt this time, kicking to the left of your screen. Early chance though for West Adelaide. Oh, the touch is delightful, and the finish goes over the top.
Oh, it was really surprising there because the ref played advantage when Kashev actually played the ball across and had the shot. Obviously, as a football challenge, yeah.
Zawa with the chance and should have at least made the keeper make a save.
Yeah, I've actually seen goalkeeper. I've seen penalties given for less.
Yes. Stan made him hurry up the kick. Flicked on by Maraji. And that's opened it up for Sturt. Stands up the cross, waiting in the middle. Van der Hout swung on to the left. And already this second half has opened up with a little bit more intensity than the first.
Yeah, excellent. It was a good move by Sortini, put a beautiful ball in, and it came out to Van der Hout. And Muradi actually showed him the left foot, but then he quickly closed that left foot down because he knew. So, here we go.
Van der Hout, again, it's a good ball in, but O'Donnell all over that. Releases quickly. And away come West Adelaide. De Oliveira. Ever the craftsman in the middle of the park. Otter. Ozawa. Otter's idea was right to recycle it out to Ozawa, but
might mention of score update from Adelaide City. Score is now 2-2. Croydon have scored 2 goals. Ollie Trimboli has scored in the 56th and 64th minute to make it 2-2 down there. But Phil, don't go on their stream. Watch this one.
Elton had got goal side. Referee came steaming in. Instantly rips out the yellow for Mahitra, the offender.
Yeah, if he was 3, he could have been 1-1, so which is quite dangerous. So it's a good free kick to give up. Very dangerous position here for Sturt. Just trying to think. Jackson probably will have a little bit of sun into his face, probably not too much, but yeah. Be interested to see what Sturt actually do here. They're not going to shoot, clearly.
Unattended, they've got 3
at the back.
Right at the back of the 18-yard box. Van der Hout takes charge, calls Leslie away, curls one around to that back post, and they're going to let that run. So he shakes his head as he turns and runs off.
Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing there. Probably, if they had a left footer there, I probably would have liked a left foot to burn the ball in. But a right footer can bend that ball in. Someone can get just a touch on it. But I think they started their run a bit too late, or the ball went in a bit too fast. So
yeah, I think the ball in never really gave those runners at the back post a chance.
Yeah, it didn't have the Maradona finesse.
No. His name rhymes with so that was the player who was called off the free kick.
Must admit, it's a beautiful day in sunny Adelaide. Currently in Kilburn, it's 17.5 degrees. No rain, sun's out. It's a beautiful day for football.
Van der Hout got involved in the challenge. Was beaten a second time though.
Great feat by Kev.
Shredder. Ivanic loses out. It's close quarters, the touch is good. Maybe They instantly went up.
Okay, he must have, Ali Muradi must have received the yellow in the first half because he got the, it was an accidental handball, it looked like, but clearly the referee's in the perfect position there.
Well, the roar from the players certainly didn't wanted to make sure that it wasn't accidental. Then the referee obliged.
Yeah, it's leaving quite a dangerous position now for Westies. My guess is that they would go to a 4-4-1. They'll probably play either Riley or Stam or Ivanic as a 9. But they might change. Well, you've got Otter that can play as a right back, a number 2. So Muradi being off is automatically covered there.
Does that bring about the first change?
I'm not too sure. They can pretty much reorganise right now, make a couple of changes. It might mean that Keshev either goes and plays as a right midfielder. I'm not too sure.
What we do get to see is almost a repetition of the previous free kick. They've had a training drill. This time the overcorrection was too short.
Yeah, so look, I'm clearly not a coach. Yeah, I think he's just signified out to his players he's going to play like a 4-4-1. So it's just a slight change, just lose one up top, and Stam will play up top by himself. I would suggest that when he gets tired that Maxim Ivanic might go and play as a number 9, but what do I know?
He's a pretty useful one to have up there on his own.
Yeah, extremely great in 1v1, very powerful, loves the ball over the top. So, yeah. Actually, what you find in football, sorry, I just cut you off, you can actually, it's harder sometimes to play against 10 players. It sometimes is.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say it. It's an old football saying, beware the 10-man side.
Yep.
Every now and then, defenders get confused which one was mine.
Yeah.
And somehow they're loose.
Yeah, I think what Sturt need to do is maintain possession of the ball, probably make sure that they've got in cover.
Ustra, delightful. Too much on it, maybe the flag went up, it did.
You're just got to make sure that they maintain possession of the ball, really move Westies midfield and defence from left to right, maintain possession, make those second runs or those runs in behind. Second runs means those midfielders run from a deeper position to go over the defensive line, or overload, or get your right back and your left back to come inside and get your midfielders to run around the outside, just to create something a bit of a different issue for the defence of West Adelaide.
Turned it over in a dangerous position. De Oliveira committed the same sin. Van Hout tried the back heel, Lessie involved, did enough to get it clear. Thrown out of that contest, the Igarashi. Starm involved. Melee cleans up the mess. Atkinson in the middle of the park, looking left and right, nothing really coming.
Yeah, I think a change is imminent on the Westies bench. It's going to be a long 45 minutes, but yeah, try to hit Sturt on the counter is probably their objective at the moment.
Yes. Through ball. Again, the strike from range is nowhere near the target.
I think that was Alex Sortini. Not too sure. Yeah, I think it was.
You're correct.
A little bit disappointed with himself.
Back in the starting lineup this week.
Yeah, I think Sortini was in the World Cup. I'm pretty sure, as a lot of players were.
Yes.
Including, and a lot of supporters. So, yeah. Yeah, so Keshev's Thresher come off. He was actually playing as a right midfielder, but I think Connor Golan plays a lot more naturally as a right midfielder / right winger. So unfortunately, Keshev had to be sacrificed there.
I'll be looking to Sturt is to run West Adelaide as much as they can, utilise that extra man. I'm not sure if you can pick that up on the coverage, but the wall of 3 defenders all covering Riley Stam. Touch over the top. Another strike goes over the bar. They're creating plenty of chances for themselves. But Jackson O'Donnell yet to be troubled. Not called upon.
Look, the coach will be thinking now and saying, okay, we're creating chances left, right, and centre. Are we getting them on target? Are we actually making Jackson earn his keep today? Haven't tested the keeper yet, and you would. They do have a really good bench. They have they could possibly change. Mohammed Hassan can play as a winger. Can also cause some real grief. So I did see Gonzalo Rodriguez is injured as in the warm-up. Not actually in the warm-up, but he wasn't available to play today. So can't play that ace out of the card, or the deck.
Van der Hood, Igarashi into the corner flag that was dislodged earlier in the game. Long ball towards the back post. Satini, who's had a couple of shots on goal in the last couple of minutes, has another one. Probably his last 3 shots have all been nowhere near the target.
Yeah. The current Sturt bench are having a bit of a discussion. They're creating opportunities. Sortini has obviously had the last 3 shots.
Yes.
Trying to make up and say, okay, well, coach, don't take me off. I'm getting my shots on target. But, let's see how we go. You know, it's a beautiful day in winter in Adelaide when you can see people on the opposite side.
Yes, shielding their eyes from the sun.
Yeah.
First touch was good. Van der Hood releases Elton, who was the player who dragged the original yellow card, making his run down this grandstand side. Atkinson, Ustra, Igarashi.
Yeah, like I said, Sturt are going to stay patient and look for those balls. And those wingers actually have to be right on the edge, like with their players ready to attack that space. So let's just see what other moves they can have. Remember, but Resties can really hurt you. They've got those players that can hurt you.
Stands up the cross. Stam off the left. Hits that out of the park into the car park.
Just trying to think about where I parked my car. A David Grant question.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, I'm a bit further away. I'm not that side.
I was probably more behind the goals.
Yeah.
Atkinson, Diamantis, lays it off. Gets involved again. Got his own ball. Elton. Van der Hoot, who smashed his forward ball to Diamantis, who's moved from the left to the right Get it into the 6-yard box, square it up. Lessie's waiting. Isn't going to let West Adelaide get out of jail quite so easily. Now Stam. He's got 3 to beat in front of him. Needs some help. There is Stam, in fact. That pass came from Ivanic. He wants it back. Goes to him. The clearance came from Ustra. Well, from one end to the other, got themselves in a good position.
Yeah, it's a bit more of a transition game, which Sturt don't really want, but you know, they're making a sub. Muhammad Hassan's obviously going to come on now, but Westies would like that. That's the way they're going to get and break the deadlock here, as if a quick counter attack.
Although this is where I think they are going to be at their most lethal. We've got some tall timber. Fish from Melee, curled back in by Otter. Touched over the top, and Ustra, his attempted clearance went just up and down in the same spot. Atkinson, Lessie, nodded it on. Diamantis tried to juggle it to himself. Now Aizawa. He's got the twin towers but flying out. Zalan Melee. It's Talesi who nods it on. And nicely too. Diamantis. Faked one way.
Well, Leslie was standing at the penalty spot, just waiting for that ball. Just didn't get to him. Actually made a really good run, Leslie.
Yeah, Saltini couldn't quite curl it back.
Yeah, I think he was hoping that defender would have beaten that defender, but
this game has really opened up now. Otter. There's Ivanic and Stam in front of him. Ivanic was taken out of it after he gave his pass, was wanted to be involved in the 1-2. Otter went as well. Ivanic was brought down.
Yeah, and Sturt just about to make a sub now. Atkinson's coming together. And Muhammad Hassan.
Third line making his first substitution, coming off number 4, Jacob Atkinson, being replaced by number 17, Muhammad Hassan.
De Oliveira to square this one in. Stam and Ivanic. You can see towering over the defenders. Get a head away straight to
Banjak.
Melee.
That was unlucky, Banjak. It was a beautiful delivery in and headed straight to the goalkeeper. That's,
probably he's the third of the Twin Towers.
Yeah. There's their danger on that set pieces. They do have that height that can really hurt you. They've got some people that can deliver an excellent ball across.
Head clash in the middle of the park. Offside flag went. Otherwise, Lessie was going into a one-on-one with the keeper. But in the middle of the park,
Yeah, it was.
Might be Sortini.
Yeah, it's a head clash. Rodriguez is saying, look, I actually just went for the header. Didn't try to, but I think he did get there a fraction late. And
it's Igarashi, the player who was involved. Melee wants to come and offer his advice. Referee wants nothing to do with that.
He's made a decision. There's
good refereeing.
There's no VAR. You can't overturn a yellow card. So, yeah, you're not going to change it.
Not going that well, Igarashi. tried to get up, got himself halfway up, and then went back down.
Well, he could be concussed. It's you have to be very, very careful.
Which is enough time for
hydration break.
The Sturt players to realise, let's grab ourselves a drink. To the huddle first.
While we're actually having a bit of some downtime, I can probably update you in some scores. I might add that the 90th minute, it's still 2-2 at Croydon between Adelaide City. Between Adelaide City and Croydon. Playford are still beating Metro Stars 1-0 at home. Goal scorer X Pratt in the 13th minute and still there in the 69th minute. And here in the 67th minute, after being a head clash, it's still 0-0.
There's a couple of games last night.
There was, yes, there was. Burkalla played Para Hills last night. Quite unfortunate for Burkalla. Sorry, for Para Hills, they had an 11-0 win. Boost their goal difference. I think Blackwood got a fair few. I think he got 4 or 5. 4, I think. So that was the big win by West Torrens Burkalla.
And the Campbelltown City up against Adelaide Comets.
Yes, and that was a 1-0, I think. Jordan O'Doherty Gavros scored the winner there. They got 1-0.
So at the start of the round, the Metro Stars, Adelaide City, West Torrens Burkalla, FK Beergrad, Croydon FC and Playford City made up the top 6.
Yeah, and just at the bottom of the table, Sturt, if the result stays as is, they will go to 22 points, 6 points away from Croydon, who, if their result stays, they'll be on 28. Westies will be on 19 points, minus 1 goal difference, and they are 6 points away from Adelaide Comets. So, yeah, it's interesting to see. Westies are... they've got a lot to play for. They can't be giving anything up here. So let's see how this next 68th minute, so next 22 minutes transpire.
They're currently doing it a man down. So hoping the 10 men of West Adelaide, their fans, can steal a point or all 3. Vanderhoot. Looks like he may have swung across to the right-hand side. Igarashi back to his feet and stayed out there, which is good news. Donald chooses the close option. Hassan, his first meaningful involvement, wins a free kick, wins a throw-in.
I actually had Mohammed Hassan in my state under-12 boys Sepsaza team. He used to play as a centre-back and as a 10. I'll stop talking for a second.
Elton wanted just to touch that, to put it at the feet of Lessie.
Yeah, so I had him at, he played as a centre-back or down the middle of the park as a 10 or as a 9, but then went through the program and learnt to play lots of different positions as well, so added lots of strings to his bows. Obviously, he'd grown up and grown taller the last time we saw him when he was 12.
Well, I'm sure in this current day and age, they are bigger and taller than they were when I was 12. Good, strong challenge. Galan is come onto the pitch. Up against Elton. Ustrup.
This RAA NPL is going to be an interest. It's going to come down to the wire with the the results and everything that's happening. Very, very close at the top. Currently, Metro Stars just 1 point with this current result against Playford. There's 2 points between first and third. Was Torrens Bacallo with a 22-plus goal difference after last night's 11-0 win.
The RAA NPL. Chat to a local who backs you and your team. It's better to be a member with the RAA. And it's currently 0-0 on your One World LED and Sportal Systems scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor display solutions. Lessie wanted that to run past him, then to turn. Defender read his mind.
And I did make comment to a bystander on the sidelines saying, how is everything going? I said, it's all up and running now. There's no one has scored because we weren't on comms.
Yeah, no one wanted
no excuse now.
No one wanted to score with no audio. Stam. The through ball to Ivanic. He might look to knock this one back into the 18-yard box. Well, the heel was perfect from Rudgy. But they've lost it. Lessie got a couple to beat. Almost got rid of one. Playing apple turnovers at the moment.
Yeah, Sturt coach is not happy with, the simple play of balls. Is asking for a lot more efficiency going in the forward lines because, to beat the 10 men... Oh, I'll stop talking for a second.
Stam. First time squaring ball. Probably a hit and hope, as is that. Gone up and down. Probably going to favour West Adelaide. Stam waits wide from Ivanic. Wanted to get back in him. They've earned themselves a corner. We've seen them once already. Get a header on target from the set piece. And we believe here in the box that it's probably their most aggressive way home.
To break 10 men down, you need really precise passing, and you need that. So that a little bit disappointing there by John Fusco. I'll let this corner happen. The referee having a word with Rodriguez.
He's caught him out of the box and has brought up O'Donnell as well.
Westies actually have a really strong bench. They've got James Odenwaller, Dion Kirk, Alex Timopoulos, Siddiqui Dukali, and clearly they've put Connor on, and Ben Hughes. Alex Timopoulos plays in midfield. Dion can play defence or midfield. James can play up front or defence. And Siddiqui's lightning speed can play up front. So they do have some weapons.
Banjak got his head on the last one. They are going to get a second look at this. Maybe not now. Lessie goes back into the middle of the park. That probably wasn't the option. Had a wide runner on the right-hand side. Missed him. Ivanic had a couple to beat. It was a tough ask.
Yeah, when he's running with you at speed, that height, he's got excellent feet. You either foul him or just get in his way and make him go a different direction that he doesn't want to go.
De Oliveira did well. Fought off Igarashi. Banjak. Galan. Ivanic. His pass is picked off. And away comes Sturt.
This pass is very important.
Diamantis to Lessie. It's going to go over his head. Now Hassan. Lessie. Elton. Vanderhook to Lessie. Turns back to his left. Got Hassan outside him. Still wants to go himself. Eventually, the referee said, no, too much. Either it went out or possibly it'd be a handball. There was a shout for that earlier, but we're going to go back to the bench. Shami's going to enter the action. Igarashi is going to make his way off.
Has finished 2-2 at Adelaide City between Adelaide City and Croydon FC.
De Oliveira. Banjak with a good early touch. Went down in the box. No whistle. Fabrizio. Now out wide. Otter. Never looked it.
Aizawa ran down the left wing, just sort of kept it in. They tried to clear it out, Sturt, obviously recycle it poorly. Went to Fabrizio. He could have had a shot, but he thought he'd play Otter in. The touch just, I think he let it go too far ahead of him and he veered off. Didn't test the goalkeeper.
Ustra. Want to thread one through to Hassan. Lessie, a quick throw to Hassan. They keep it in motion. Vanderhood. Ustra. Determined to play this through ball. Almost sat for Lessie. Fighting hard, Diamantis. Eventually loses out. Ivanic. Good feet, as you heard Theo say earlier, for a man of his height.
And Westies doing everything they can to frustrate Sturt by actually trying to win it back.
It's probably best passage of continuous football from West Adelaide, but eventually it comes unstuck. Hassan, no one near him in the middle of the park. He has Lessie one side, pick the other. Diamantis goes to Lessie, who can finish. Great save, back to Diamantis. Squares it up, another great save, back-to-back saves from O'Donnell. Earned his money there.
That was an excellent ball. Hassan played it in. Jaden just popped his head up, knew Lessie would make a brilliant run, hit it on the spot.
Horrible turnover. Diamantis went inside one. O'Donnell playing the game of his life at the moment.
I had to stop talking there because that should have been 1-0 and then 2-0, or at least one goal at that point. Jaden put it on for Lessie. Lessie hit it well. Jackson made a brilliant save. Then Westies disappointingly mucked around with the ball there. Came to Jaden again, had another shot, made it at least a goal, and another great save by Jackson. So Jackson is earning his captaincy today.
3 saves in the space of a minute. 2 of those were one-on-ones. The other one was running back with the flight.
Yeah.
Had to negotiate the post and the crossbar. But then, yes, as you say, a horrible defensive play. Gave up. A free shot on goal to Diamantis. Still had to step inside one. But by all rights, we should have broken the deadlock. But we still haven't. Still 0-0. on your One World LED and Sportal Systems scoreboard for your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. One World LED Sportal.
Yeah, and we've had two injuries. Jackson and I'm not too sure who copped a bit of a concussion as well, possibly. And so a bit of a break then. So we've had 81 minutes, 82nd minute. So I would expect at least 4 minutes of time on.
It was Igarashi who had the concussion.
Okay, I didn't quite know who that was, so glad that you can remember.
Hope you're enjoying the coverage. RAA National Premier League in South Australia, round 18. Chat to a local who backs you and your team. It's better to be a member with the RAA. West Adelaide tried to break away quickly from that free kick, but lost it just on halfway. Ustrup. Now Lessie. Always looks up to allow him to lay off. He's on. Flag went up. He was off.
Yeah, Lessie has a lot of experience. Played in Greece. Played here at Westies. Played as a 9. Played as a striker. Plays as a midfielder. So he has lots of experience. And what you get with Thanasi is you get a 90-minute, very workmanlike, hard performance. Adds a little bit of class as well. So a very good player, Thanasi.
You can see him always, once the ball's at his feet, looks up, looks to see what options are there. More than happy to go himself, but if there is something on, he'll see what he can, if he can lay it off. Stam, falls for him. Probably had more time than that. Taking another touch.
Yeah, look, he had a player. He's clearly under pressure. People are getting angry around us that he missed the opportunity, but he had players around him putting pressure on. They didn't just give him a free shot. In hindsight, a little dink over the goalkeeper would have been great, but everything is amazing in hindsight.
You've never done anything wrong afterwards.
Yeah.
Again, the flag goes up, catches Diamantis.
I just think they'd be getting quite frustrated on the sideline. I know Fusco I won't be disappointed to get a point here, but with playing against 10 men for that long, a little bit disappointed that he hasn't broken them down enough. In saying that, Jackson did just make 2 amazing saves.
He could have easily, he certainly has, he's affected the scoreboard.
Absolutely.
The One World LED Sportal scoreboard by keeping it in check. Melly might be caught upon here. He is. Dangerous. Got out of trouble though. Lessie saw the wide runner in Vanderhoek. He's got Hassan this side, which is what he wanted. Had too much hook on it.
Yeah, Connor Golan using his fresh legs to really pressure that defence there. There was a bit of a mix-up there, but they handed it out, and they played out quite well, actually.
Yes, after they got out of the little bit of trouble, it was a good transition. Backhill was picked off. Jan has forced a save in this half from a corner. Had a clean header either side of the goalkeeper, and West Adelaide would have had the lead.
Yeah, I see Duckley getting prepared to come on. Just trying to see who would come on for.
De Oliveira nodded it down for Ivanic. De Oliveira wanted to get that back on his head. Wasn't anywhere near it in the end. Now one-on-one. Lessie has got the run of it. With the header, he's going to go all the way back and beat him there.
It's very well by Banjak. He saw the issue. If a ball being played over, was really active, sprinted back, made sure that header went back to Jackson. Very well done there.
Getting monstered there with Stam. Referee let it go.
I think they were both had a bit of a wrestle with each other.
Another outlet to Lessie. Sortini released. Vanderhoot. Diamantis. Squaring ball. Falls straight into the arms of O'Donnell. Starting to get himself into good positions. Diamantis.
Yeah, I think Sortini has probably played more as a 10, just giving Jaden a bit of width on the side. The referee trying to get out of the way.
Yes. I think he actually did fairly well. Meanwhile, Stam has got 4 to beat. Spreads it to Otto, who stands it up. Elevated, got the head on it. Did advantage, but the fact that he was sitting on the back, I think of Ustra, wasn't able to create any purchase off the header.
I think the concept of it was a good idea, but
Yep.
you want your 9, especially Riley.
Leslie was onside. Ball landed at his feet. Needs some support. Vanderhoot gets back onto his left. Sortini. Elton. Hassan. Squaring ball. Back post. And the header goes just wide.
That was a good ball by Hassan. Jaden tried to hit it across the goals, but obviously got the wrong side of the header and knocked it out. But promising moves. It's not long to go now. I think Westies are looking to put on Siddiqui Dukali. 88th minute.
So Stam comes off. Dukali comes on.
Maxim Ivanic will play as a 9 and Siddiqui will play as a left midfielder, left winger, left back. Anywhere where the team needs him.
Yes. Called into action for the first time. With the throw, he's going to leave that one behind. With the 10 men, he needs to get forward. Give Ivanic a bit of support. De Oliveira, Dukali.
That's way offside.
It was a mile offside, Leslie. Looks back at the ref and says, how? Well,
about 6 metres how?
Replays will show that you're almost behind the keeper.
Yeah, the referee was, he warned the boys, the captains at half time, and said, I've let a fair bit go today. I've tried to keep the game flowing, but you keep on disrupting play, I'm going to start giving. So I think the match has been officiated brilliantly today.
Yeah, he's done a good job.
This is where Jaden is very dangerous. 1v1, he has got bucket loads of speed.
Gets it to his feet. Hassan, first touch.
An absolutely brilliant tackle by Otter.
Last ditch tackle. Diamantis did beautifully to get the ball controlled with his feet, rolled it forward to Hassan. And before he had time to create his shot, one Otter was there. Vanderhoot. Back post. Hassan thought about laying it off. Dugally, little touch. Ustra. Sortini, lost out. To Galan. Went to Awazawa, who lost out as well. Sortini. The scissors volley looked good, but Diamantis didn't get enough on it.
He actually probably had time to stop the ball and then turn around and have a shot. I don't know what his teammates were saying, but...
would have made the highlights reel if it went in.
At this current moment, I think Jackson save, Millet save as well. Make the highlights.
Diamantis might get another look at this one. More simpler. Had less in the middle. Saw him running. Wanted to touch it on for him. Elton's uncontrolled header went backwards. Ustrup. Picked off by Ozawa.
I think clearly we're in red time now. 92nd minute.
West Adelaide would be probably starting to think, well, we'll 10 men. We'll be happy with the draw. And conversely, it'll be Sturt saying we really deserve the 3 points.
Jaden's put a pretty big shift in. I don't know if that's him. Oh no. Is Jaden coming off? Yeah, Jaden's coming off. Pretty big shift. Couple of chances to have got the 3 points for Sturt here today, but came up with Super Jackson O'Donnell. Save of the week, couple of them.
Yes. Lessie. Ball was too quick for everyone. Ustra just held his man off perfectly so that Humphreys could use up Mello back there. They go again to Sturt. Hassan going to win that contest with pace. Back to Ustra.
He didn't have the finesse required then. There was no Sturt player looking to even in that area to sort of make that run. So that was quite a disappointing end to that.
Scored last week.
Probably we would have been better off recycling possession, just keeping possession, playing that ball around, finding a better spot, being a bit more patient there. Can't be too much longer left to go.
In the middle of the park, fighting. Ozawa. Dukali. Well, referee pointed both ways, was unsure. Dukali may require some attention. Shadows almost cover the entire pitch. Started the day in blazing sunlight, with the fans on the other side of the fence still shielding their eyes. Sun hasn't dropped that low yet.
This is absolute red time now. We'll see what the what Sturt can do, or can they find that winner, or can Westies hold on or steal that one? I've seen Westies still a late equalisers and late winners here, so.
Ustra fans it wide. Shuffles this Sturt defence. The West Adelaide defence. Hassan. Back to Ustra. Satini. Worcester again. Hassan, little touch. Needed to find a path through. Waved away from the referee. Pushing further and further forward is Ustra. It is all hands to the wheel at the moment for Sturt. Certainly look the side who are wanting to score this last goal, which would be, you'd think, Theo the winner.
Yeah, I think the referee's looking at his watch every 5 to 10 seconds.
He's checked a couple of times. Hassan, long ball. Vanderhood needs to get it back in the box and quickly. The not on header hits the bar, another great save. I'll credit O'Donnell with getting a glove on that.
Well, if you're looking for your player of the game, he was just right there. 3 times today.
Dunstall got a last header on it. I reckon that Jackson O'Donnell got a glove on it, knocked it onto the bar. The winner was there for him. You can see him in the middle of the park, hands on head. A few of the West Adelaide players collapsed on the deck, exhausted. They have been run ragged today.
Oh, look, yeah, to go a player down, to come back and get it, and just to keep a point, to get a draw, you take that. I know they would have wanted all 3 points today, but in the circumstances, great captain's performance by Jackson O'Donnell. Made 3 great saves. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. There isn't, no one else got near him in regards to having as much of a say in the match as O'Donnell. And yeah, you can rubber stamp it, an exclamation mark for the very last one, which would have been heartbreak had that one gone in off the head of Dunstall.
But that's football. Sometimes, you know, that's just the way things work out. But look, apologies also once again for not hearing our commentary for the first part of that half and me coming in a little bit later. But we got it all going. So thank you for staying on board and watching this game. Apart from the 0-0 draw, which was 10 goals there was last time that I was here,
Yes.
it was a very entertaining game. It was like, you know, I think if you sat back and analysed it, Sturt created enough chances to have won it.
Certainly did. They
certainly did.
And should have, and had it been for Jackson O'Donnell, they would have. But it finishes here at Kilburn Sportsplex Arena. Sturt 0, West Adelaide 0.